about to make a sense of about the existence, how the various forms this is, but also to exist self about the what I love it, the world to be around. I see around the forest. This is quite a dramatic about the simulation. There's some kind of a calming example that they said that when he's shooting at this case, and it penetrates about it, which goes in the face, and usually some kind of a head partner with his brain. So this is able to therefore penetrate the skull around here. So it is having to be measured that it's supposed to kind of opposite coming on. I'm not even sure about this, like the can itself, yes, it's only penetrate, okay, so they're not yet there, like so you can say you can't use whether in this case, but now the polluting coming on the bodies here, so they are now they're running as a kind of circles here, so they're keeping on the corner of this kind of way. So when I was talking about education, the pollute coming on, and here can all kind of give them education to various parts. You are able to see about as well as I know about there is the voice track is here there's coming on. This is coming on voice at just a point. And it's very huge small difference about the case. There's huge colonies, but think about it, there's get an animals like cows. Only the part of the body is really usable. I mean, do you make a food in example at a colony? They have a massive amount too. Because this, you think about the cows, sanity, they have like a 150, 200, so like a 25 to 40% of the total body mass is like that they intestinal colons, when the humans is like a 10% of the body mass is made of for the only colony system. So the colony system can massive as much or something like to the 20 to the 50% of the body mass of the animals. This is quite interesting. Is what is happening here? The case coming on. Is it pounding something? Well, if there's something pounding, it is the killing on the face. The branding of the people is the case that they could be names the cows. It's kind of funny thing about it could be much easier putting some kind of GPS locator example or some kind of the local name case, and it would be also a step for it. The only one to hear some indication that the animals have been suffering all of those prosecutors case. If it's going to talk about the case, the placing well, of course we don't see that there's kind of be all the way to recycle. They want to be always most dramatic the way of the showing on the case too. This is coming out to talk about the way about to talk about the case and different malfunctions. Okay, here this is away from exercise, away from data let it coming on. They all come in the same scheme and showing suffering at all. So they hours content. This movie is about 6,000 seconds. It's a movie lasting a documentary, and would be have some like 800 to 2,000 different kind of smaller videos. It's with the clips to get the scanning stuff together showing so this scalping of the case and the moving case going showing on different and the current years cold life. So what do you want to show now the case that when it's useful, useful in somebody interest here? We have to talk about when I'm discussing about life and what the case is always has to do with the most important thing, how to get an understood the psychology, how they function and what they all this is. I say almost okay, so they put different kind of values of height of the what the case, and I okay myself I think that the biggest value is might be around yeah, this case, what is case happening here? There's the kind of not a self case, and there it is, and the flow the case, and so the what the comes the pleading about the execution methods, the card, what kind of different the case, and this is seriously somebody kind of using and showing now that they want to keeping and going on, and they want to recollect this time the case the fluid. So there is this is quite interesting. I have a lot of tests that the fluid is always like what we call it, the car about in the systems is coming on, still they have been thrown away. I mean, why they collect it this way, the fluid, the case, I mean, it just goes making no sense that we don't have some kind of developing. I mean, why they don't take it for to not have a fluid like at least they have to couple in a sense which it would be, and specifically able to the bleeding on it. It's quite the case interesting is they wanna be taking it, so that they're thinking about it. It's easier to take all the fluid over if they're keeping alive some animal, and they're keeping in a position that would be a train all the fluid, so therefore they're keeping like a head down, because it would be highest amount they're keeping alive, and therefore all the fluid for the rest of the body would be like a train it down. It would be pressurized. They want to keep alive. If they would be dying, therefore the neural process it would be a dropping in the wall. It's a process that would be killing the animal. Therefore all the fluid for the rest of the body would be therefore not in circulating. If that's working on. So this is quite an interesting. They want a different sentimental scale. They were polluting here. So they want to putting it down a different direction here. There are people seeing this here on what kind of a fault here it is coming on, turning on. There is quite a interesting first case. There's different methods this goes on the plate. So to put the combination the name Casa, this is some kind of Jewish idiots. Okay, so here coming on to put the plates, and here it is coming as a kind of a guillotine type of the head is decapitated for the rest of the body, and they're putting it inside the case and to operate those systems, and the case in the removal case, and for the rest of the body is the case is running at different count. The case and somebody will really say about the sensitivity. We want to paper the watching case. They will name it about this interesting the methods. We'll be using the given names for the kind of prosecutors here. We'll keep of the tools of education. You have a specific kind of yes. One of the interesting is about the capability about the report of the mouse synapia that they would be using sound, music. The other one is the content which would be the most affecting to their own cause of the what they have an establishment. And I have no problem whatsoever to watching in such a case. It's interesting watching here to happening is. It's specifically designated case, prosecutes the case, and this kind of mercenary it is, and putting an interesting. One interesting I was watching from the forums. So what a way for to come in and showing. So there is still a kind of the physical mass is pretty well reserved. It's very upper on what's happening in case, but it's obvious that this is still physically alive in cat. The alive meaning doesn't mean whatever the situation. There is some kind of a process. This is what I'm coming very interesting about. Is really